xRhythms.
I'm joined with a very special guest, Grammy Award winner, GMA Dove Artist of the Year, and the most influential Christian hip-hop artist right now in the USA, Lecrae! So great to hear and see you, Lecrae. It is actually a privilege to be talking with you all the way from Atlanta. Thank you so much for tuning in. But how have you been doing, Lecrae?
I've been doing wonderful, man. God is good, so I'm just glad to be here,
Amen. All the time. We thank God. So firstly, I just want to say I'm a big fan of your music and I have been putting people on. But I just want to ask you personally, how would you describe your music?
How would I describe my music? I would say raw, authentic experiences from a person following Jesus. That's what I would say. Obviously, there's worship elements there. It's like the Psalms. That's what I would say. That's a big order, but there's worship times. There's times of reflection, times of honesty. It's just all of that mixed together.
I just feel like as a young person, I feel like your music is really good to connect with Christ in a different way, because obviously people don't often see the rap and the hip hop side. So I feel like your music and many other artists really bring out the best in Christ as well. What inspired you to actually create music?
I grew up around music my whole life, so just my mom played music in the house all the time. My uncles played music in the house all the time, so it was always around me. I think as a little kid, just being able to listen to music and hear how it affected me, I wanted to affect people in the same way, and so that's what got me into making music.
That's great. I feel like your music has impacted a lot of people and it's really probably brought people to Christ as well. So big well done. So what advice would you give to someone that's tuning in right now and is quite unsure about if music is the right path for them?
Do it, create. If you feel like you're a creative, create. And you should have people around you, a community that can inform you and let you know if it can get better. That's the only way we get better is if we have people around us, and certain people will let you know, this is what you need to do. I think God uses people to give us confirmation. Just puts people in our lives to confirm things for us instead of us just saying, this is what I'm going to do. It's like God will send somebody, don't worry, to inform you, this is the path you need to be on.
You also are the founder of Reach Records. How does it feel signing so much young talent, young Christian talent under your agency and your talent?
It's a beautiful thing, man, because I was given so many opportunities and I want to be able to give those back and also to help people avoid some of the things that I've had to go through. And so I'm just seeing a lot of these artists, what took me 10 years to get to is taking them 2 years. And I think that's beautiful. Seeing One Day, seeing Limo Blaze, seeing Hovey and Archie just ascend the ladder has been beautiful to me.
It's great. I just recently heard you signed Limo Blaze, and he's actually Nigerian and he's based in the UK. So how does it feel having Limo Blaze on your team?
It's amazing because one, I love Nigeria, two, I love the UK. And so now, I get the best of both worlds. I went to the UK and hung out with him, and then we went to Nigeria, and it was amazing. And man, it warms my heart because the gospel is international. It's a global faith. And so, we want to reach the world. That's what Reach Records wants to do. And Limo helps us to continue that mission.
How does it feel to make music? How does it feel to write lyrics and then one day it's in a music video and everything? How is the process like?
Now I think I take it for granted because I've done it so often, but I do every so often just feel blown away that I can create something and then it ends up in places I never imagined. And so recently it happened because my daughter, she eats, these little goldfish crackers, and they decided to use "Coming in Hot" as the song for the advertisement. And she's like, they're using your song for my favorite treat, my favorite snack.
That's so cute.
So that was pretty cool. Just wow, this is a song we just came up with in one day, and then now it's everywhere. So things like that really blow my mind, and I'm mesmerized at how that happens. You know what? I do not hate my job. That's for sure. A lot of people do. I do not hate my job.
Looks really fun. So Lecrae, I noticed you said you were Nigerian. What tribe in Nigeria are you from?
See, that's the good question, because I gotta do some more digging. I gotta do some more digging and some research to find out what tribe I'm from. I know I just took my test and it said that I'm 45% Nigerian, 45%. So
45, not even 50.
I'm waiting on my whole test to get my African ancestry test so I can know what tribe I'm from. You know, everybody wants to claim, you know, is he Hausa, is he Igbo, is he Yoruba? I don't know. So I'm just, we'll see what happens. Figure it all out.
Me personally, I'm from the Yoruba tribe, so I think you should join us here. I think it's the best tribe.
Join the Yoruba tribe. Well, yeah, I mean, listen, it might be. I think my mom thinks her name is Yoruban, so you know, we'll never know.
Oh, yeah. We'll never know. So obviously, since you're Nigerian, you could be Nigerian. Is your culture something you want to show in your future albums or music videos?
Yeah, I want to demonstrate, you know, the heritage and the culture that I come from. I also I want to be respectful, so it's a lot of learning that I have to do, because a lot of us Americans are so we don't know much about our ancestry and our history, and so you know, I have quite a bit of Nigerian ancestry that I just need to know more about, and so that I can represent properly and not be disrespectful toward the culture.
In your own hometown of Atlanta, you've actually helped to build a senior housing community. So how was that?
It was amazing, because we gotta honor our seniors. We have to honor our elders, and a lot of them cannot afford the quality housing that they deserve. They've lived a hard life and a long life, and so we wanted to build something with distinction and with prestige, but it's not too expensive. And so we blended that together so that we can honor our elders and put them somewhere in the city that they can thrive and flourish, and it won't cost them as much.
What is some piece of advice you would give to the younger version of Lecrae?
Oh man, what I would say is to take your time. Is do not be afraid of time, because I think you're always afraid when you're young, like you're gonna miss your moment. And you have so many, you gotta think about it. If you are 17 and for the next 3 years, you don't accomplish anything, like you're trying and nothing happens after 3 years, you're only 20. You still got so much
There's still time ahead.
Time. So it's okay, man. Put some time and energy and some work into it. You know, get 10,000 hours of practice at whatever it is you love to do. And you're going to look up one day and say, whoa, you know, how did I become so skilled at this? And how did all this happen? It's because you put time in. A tree doesn't grow overnight. You got to plant the seed, you got to water it. And I think social media makes us think that everything is just happening so quickly, but it's really not. It takes time, and that's okay. Don't be afraid that time is really on your side. It's your friend.
Preach. I really agree with that. I feel like slow and steady, like there's always opportunities.
Right.
So obviously a lot of people that will be watching today don't know you, and they might want to connect with you on a deeper level and actually stay in touch with you and see if any updates or anything that's going on. So how can we connect with you, Lecrae?
You gotta connect with me by following me on social media. Okay. you know, it's an Instagram thing, you know. So
Instagram thing.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of those particular elements. And if you follow me, I will lead you somewhere. I promise you. You never, you know. And I engage. You know, people think I don't, but you know, I respond to DMs. I respond to questions. It's just, you know, you catch me in the right moment, and I'm there. So.
You actually appear on my For You page sometimes, and I'm like, oh, that's Lecrae.
I made it.
Yeah, but thank you so much, Lecrae, for this for talking to me today. It's been a pleasure to have you and get some words of wisdom. I hope you've all been blessed, everyone that's watching, with a few words from our friend Lecrae. And it's been a pleasure to speak with you, and I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Bye.